This is the first National Economic Council meeting for 2022 and the 102nd since its inception. The meeting had become virtual lately following the COVID-19 pandemic. This time, it is attended physically by state governors from across the country, government officials, and staff of the World Bank. First on the agenda is the launch of the Nigeria COVID-19 Action, Recovery and Economic Stimulus Program, NG Cares. The $750 million World Bank loan will be distributed to the states in 2 tranches over a 2-year period after an assessment of the success recorded following previous disbursements.
A big part of this is to ensure that these funds, as they're on lent from the federal level to the state level, actually reach the communities, the households, the small businesses.
According to the Vice President, the program will leverage existing programs in the states aimed at tackling the impacts of COVID-19 on the most vulnerable in the society.
In order to ensure this successful program implementation, the federal government will provide quality assurance, monitoring, capacity building, and technical assistance to states and the FCT on project activities and results.
After the launch, the media is excused as the meeting goes into a closed-door session. Deliberations expected at the meeting include balances for the Federation accounts, which stand at $35.8 million as at January 17, 2022 for the excess crude account, 30.6 billion naira for the stabilization account, and 42.8 billion naira in the development of natural resources accounts. As the meeting ends, the governors inform State House correspondents on some of the decisions reached, especially the proposed removal of fuel subsidy.
We didn't make any presentations on this because there has not been a decision. But in reality, all of us Nigerians know that there is now the Petroleum Industry Act, and NNPC has now become, a limited liability company. So NNPC will run differently. So if the Ministry of Finance provides for 6 months, you probably can understand part of the reason for provision of 6 months is before NNPC fully takes off. And at that moment, that's when decisions will be made.
No word from the National Economic Council on the removal or non-removal of fuel subsidy or the rise or fall in the price of petrol. The conversations today focus mostly on healthcare, helping adolescent girls fighting maternal mortality across the country. And while all these things continue, the nation continues to look to the National Economic Council for developmental policies that will move the country from where it is to where it ought to be. From the Banquet Hall of State House in Abuja, Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.